Doge is about to test a key resistance level, and if that sounds interesting, you make sure to continue watching this video. Hey guys, Pingu Charts here. Welcome back to another Doge analysis video. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. As you guys can see on Doge, we did have a beautiful retest of that resistance level, which I mentioned in yesterday's video. There were two possibilities, of course, that as long as we held above these exponential moving averages, we had another opportunity to try to take these highs once again. I gave you guys an example of course, this massive move on Doge over here when we hit all the way up to around that 15-cent mark. We had the first wick opportunity, and then we had a follow-up, and then the continuation. So as of right now, there are a few things to note. Number one, of course, is the fact that we are still above these exponential moving averages, and we have not yet received a confirmation for a shorting entry just yet. I mentioned this to you guys many times that I would much rather be looking for a shorting opportunity around this 11 cents, because that is going to be the true test of resistance. Entering a shorting opportunity around these levels, of course, is a lot more riskier, but there are a few things to note. Number one, of course, we are still in that overbought territory, so there is that opportunity we could be looking once we get a clean break below these exponential moving averages. You can see on Doge that every time we break below these exponential moving averages, things start to look completely different, right? When we saw the first break below right around these consolidation levels, once we started to act as resistance, this gave us that confirmation to retest as support, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. I mentioned this to you guys already that the 0.08 level is a very crucial support level for Doge and acts as a very strong resistance as well. Every time we start to test that level, of course, things start looking a little bit more bleak in terms of a bullish case scenario. But as long as we remain upwards, we do have a solid trend as of right now. Doge is using these exponential moving averages as support with some nice ladder movements, so we do have a bullish case scenario. Of course, if we can somehow get above the 0.11 level once again, find it as support, we could be looking for a very explosive move on Doge. Now, of course, the bearish analysis, if we do get a clean break of this level and actually start to consolidate as a resistance, that would give us a confirmation for our overall level of 0.05 to be tested. As of right now on the 4 hours, you are starting to see multiple resistance levels, right? You can see that we hit this level 3 times already with a bearish engulfing candle as confirmation, and it looks like we are retesting this 9 exponential moving average over and over. As you guys already know from my previous videos, that usually ends up in a break formation, and you can see that we have already retested that 20 EMA as well. If we do get a break formation as a double top formation from this pattern, then we can start looking for that overall level to be tested again at 0.08. Looking at the hourly time frames for Doge, you can see that we had a very beautiful inverse bar formation play out. An inverse bar formation is much like the bar formations that we talk about, but it's basically inverted, right? You can see that this bar formation played out perfectly, and then we had an inverse bar formation, and now consolidating at these levels once again. Keep a very close eye on the hourly time frames, guys. If we get that break below these exponential moving averages, we do have another bar formation as of right now in the hourly. We could be looking for a possible retest to around that 0.09, and I mentioned this to you guys before that this medium term support on the hourly is very crucial for Doge. If we do get a clean break below that level, then that obviously increases our chances for testing that 0.08 overall, and then possibly seeing a massive move to the downside. Now, I did want to talk about the daily time frames, because as you guys can see on Doge on the daily, things are looking a lot more bullish. We did get a clean break above these exponential moving averages, and as soon as we retested as support, and this is a perfect example of how you can kind of use these indicators. Looking at the daily, of course, it has a lot more weight to it. You can see that we retested these exponential moving averages as support, got a beautiful bullish engulfing candle, and now a continuation is looking to form. We, of course, would be looking for that possible 0.11 re-entry to actually take our profits as a bullish case, because that is pretty much where the move set started, as well as, of course, the fact that that would also put us in a very nice formation for that overbought situation, and then the continuation. That's kind of what I'm looking for on the daily. Of course, this would become invalidated if we did get a nice bearish engulfing candle retesting those lows once again. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.